Hello and welcome to another Walking Dead action figure review. I'm the other Walking Dead action figure reviewer. Not Mr. Evil Cheese, not Solid Dave Snake, but that other guy, the one who is not very well known, not very many subscribers, not very many likes on his videos. In fact, you could say he's just that guy who thinks he's something important. Anyway, I'm happy to review a new figure here. Newish. We've had like one more series since this one, and it just came out, so I'm going to call this a new action figure review. The newest one I've had so far, keep in mind. And this one I really like. It's Series 7.5, Walking Dead TV series, McFarlane figures, Flu Walker. This came with, this line had two figures in it. One was a redo of a figure that they had previously sort of botched. That's this figure here. This Rick Grimes. Mine isn't all that bad compared to most. Probably because I did quite a bit of repainting on him. I don't know if you can tell. Probably not with my focus the way it works, but you're probably going to have to take my word. See that? Rick Grimes knocks down zombies even in Walking Dead toy form. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, and let me review this guy sometime in the future. Anyway, this is sort of a mix match of parts. It's got Glenn's legs, some different shoes here. I'm not sure what figure this came with, but I don't think these are new shoes. And it's got Glenn's arms here, and that's where it ends. It's sculpted to look sort of like the shirt that Glenn wore, which is weird, but because this is a new torso here. You can definitely tell by the way the neck is, and the way he's bent over. Yeah. I really like this figure. He is my favorite zombie so far. And that was kind of saddening, this guy, because he was like, but I was your favorite. Get out of here. You're my favorite. And it's odd because he's not really a very zombie-looking guy. He's more like, if you said he was an Ebola patient, I would also sort of understand, and he was just probably like, help me. Help! Yeah, and not so much brains, which no zombie has said since Return of the Living Dead. If he was, like, just a sick person, I would also understand. But I like him because he's a fresh zombie. The only fresh zombie that we have gotten so far as my memory serves. And I gotta say, they did really good with this one. I like how he reuses parts which were well articulated in the first place, not extremely well. Mr. Evil Cheese, I believe, himself complained about how Glenn's legs have that weird articulation that is a ball hinge, but it's restricted from moving forward because it's hard plastic here. Now, NECA does this sort of articulation that is exactly like this, but this part is actually rubber, and that's why they're able to move much more. If I had a figure here, I could show you, but I don't. Anyway, he's got the most articulation a zombie has ever had in the Walking Dead action figures. Bar none. Or maybe so, I don't know. I don't think I own all of them, so let's find out later when I review another figure and I'm like, you know what, I'm an idiot, forgive me. Anyway, it's got good ankle articulation, swivel, no pivot. He can do the splits, but he can't kick forward. I've seen people customize these sort of bodies so that they can sort of move more. But I mean, if you turn the leg to the right position, you can make it look like he's kicking. And also move him so that he's like walking faster. Well, they're the Walking Dead. You wouldn't expect them to run or kick or anything. So this works better on a zombie than a survivor figure. Especially since survivors are supposed to be running from the zombies that are walking. He's got new straps here that are sculpted. I don't know if you can tell that. It's a softer plastic that would probably break if you played with it too much. It's got another part here that's a pouch. This is where Glenn's gun was, and this is where Glenn's knife was. Would have been cool if we got that on both sides still, but I guess they didn't want it to look exactly like Glenn's parts. It's a different color, too. Now, the paint on it is really nice. The blood is glossy because he's a fresh walker. The blood is new instead of an old walker where the blood would be dried up and not shiny. This is gotta be like one of the only walkers that have fresh blood. I believe also... Oh, no wait, never mind. This guy's got fresh blood on his face. And then the Riot Gear zombies, they have fresh blood on them too. So, negate that last part. Okay. Yeah, let's go over his articulation. He can spin at the wrist all the way in 2 different parts, which is kind of unneeded. But anyway, his hand can go up and down in either way. He can look like he's throwing dice, or like he's scratching at a wall. Yeah. And 90 degree, I would say, here for his arm bend. Then arm can go 360, arm spins at the elbow, and arm can go up not too much. Same on both arms really, except for this one doesn't quite go to a 90 degree angle. Let me just show you. Like, see that? That one bends quite a bit more. I don't think that will affect it too much though. And it can kind of go back too, so if you want to have like a zombie that's broken his arm, oh gosh, you've broken my arm, then you can do that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, he's got a gripping hand, so you can actually put stuff in that hand. For example, just grabbing any accessory. I don't know if this one will fit. Oh, please fit. There! Now he's Zombie Daryl. Or he's Zombie Dwight from the comics. Or he's just a zombie who likes crossbows. Or maybe he's a guy with Ebola who has crossbows. You don't know him. Don't you judge him. Oh, he's shaking his head in disappointment of my review. Anyway, he didn't come with any accessories, but for $15 you can't expect accessories. Even though all the other figures come with accessories, that's okay. Doesn't matter because this is an awesome zombie, and you know what? If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. That's the thing. Okay. I think I've gone over all the articulation, right? Nope. Head articulation. Down quite a bit. Up a little bit. Just so that he can, like, stare at you. As you can see, he's got a bent forward sort of body frame so that he's leaning towards you. And then his neck is also bent so that his neck sort of... He looks like he's most natural when he's in a position more like this, I'd suppose. Yeah. But it seems like you could pose him in so many different ways that it's really worth it. And he's got good paint. He's got a lot of dirt put on him. Dry brushing, you can tell, with some black wash that goes into creases. Really, really well done toy. But there's one test that he has to go through to know if he's a good figure. Can you sit down in a car? Well, that's not really fair. You know, you can be a good figure and not sit down in a car, but let's run him through the test anyway. Please do this. He fits in a car. Amazing. Now, he doesn't look like he's enjoying it. He looks like maybe, I don't know, he's got a back problem and he has to lean forward. But you know what? Don't discount him. Don't discredit him. He is a good driver, even when he has horrible, horrible backaches. But, I mean, doesn't that just look like a sick guy who's driving a car and not so much a zombie? Yeah, it kind of does, you gotta admit. Mainly because zombies are very rotted and eaten up. This is a new zombie. It's understood. I bet if a few customizers could turn him into a human and people would just automatically figure it's a human figure. They wouldn't even notice that it was made from this figure, probably. Anyway, I'm rambling on for no reason. Almost reaching the 10-minute limit here. And I am so lazy, I don't like doing more than 10 minutes. Get out of here, crappy car. And, well, I gotta say, of all the Walking Dead figures, this is my favorite of the zombies. And it's better than most Rick figures that have been out so far. I still don't own any of the Series 8, so don't expect a review of that yet. But please, please, cry for me, please. Because, I mean, I've been to stores non-stop recently, and my place doesn't get any figures. No, I'm done crying. Anyway, there's your figure. There's your review. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Oh no, I went over 10 minutes. That doesn't matter. If you didn't like it, subscribe. If you did like it, subscribe. If you didn't like it, like. If you did like it, like. You know the drill. Peace.